to get the language right tonight.
Because the Bible says if God is for you, nobody can be against you. You understand? So now, back to my brother. What was the question again? Besides, he said, show you my nationality.
My only question was, what is the meaning of war? You already told me the meaning of black. We gotta understand that etymology, that wasn't, the meaning of black came from Greek.
Meaning of black?
That wasn't the first language that Moor was recognized from.
What was the first language?
Huh?
What was the first language that the Moors were speaking?
It was a Berber language.
Huh?
It was a Berber language.
A Bourbon?
Berber.
Berber, what the hell is that?
So you are not familiar with the Berbers?
No, bro, I'm not. I'm familiar with the Hebrew language. Because the Lord spoke Hebrew.
We can build upon that.
We can't build upon a lie, brother. We cannot build upon a lie.
No. We can build upon that. I'm not going to go over that right now. But see, my point of coming to you is that we should not argue over what is not arguable. Correct? If you feel that this is not arguable, and if you feel that what you say is
I
true,
got my feeling, bro. I got no feeling. I only speak what the no. Listen, what I'm saying. Listen, what I'm saying. I only speak what the word.
with the word of God.
That's it.
Who wrote that book?
Here we go.
Who wrote that book?
I'm gonna get to that. You mentioned the Moors. Greek means mortals, right? It means black, doesn't that?
In Greek, but we know that's not the first language it comes from.
I don't care what it comes from. I'm asking, does it mean black?
Absolutely not.
What does Moor mean?
Moor means man.
Moor means man.
Moor means man.
Show me what it means man. Show me what it means man. Show me what the word means man. Show me the facts.
M-A-W-R means the light.
Show me where Moor means man. The evidence you have that Moor means man, not black.
Show me the evidence that it means black.
Look up Moor, please. Moor.
From what language is this from?
I'll show you. Moor.
From what language?
Like Moor, the Moors themselves, the word Moor itself means black. The Moors are quote known as being black. That's what it means.
Absolutely.
Moros, Mauritania, Morocco, people of black color means black.
Absolutely.
Now, okay, you say that, but you have no facts to back up what you say.
Moor is bloodline. Moor is bloodline.
Regardless of what Moor is, that's not a nationality. That's not a nationality.
And what is this?
The nationality is this. Give me Deuteronomy 28, please. The Moors that ruled in Spain for 700 years were 3 different sects. You know what sects they were? The 3? What 3 sects were the Moors in Spain? What 3 sects were they?
Inform me.
What 3 sects? What religions were they under? The 3.
Islam.
1.
Was it Christian? It's not Christian.
You don't ask me, I'm asking you. Oh yeah, that's number 2. Okay, what's number 3? Muslim is 1. You got that one, I'll give you that. Muslim is 1. Muslim, same variant, same word.
No, my brother.
It's the same thing.
That's
the same thing.
That's the thing. Etymology.
Etymology is the same thing.
The study of etymology is not the same thing, brother.
Okay. Well, listen. Regardless. No, what's truth? No. I'm not coming with different things. Number one. We up here are the children of Israel. Number 1.
That's right.
Number 2. We don't subscribe to being Moors. Number 3. Moors were blacks that ruled over Spain for 700 years. And Moors.
Wait, before that, you gotta study your history, brother.
They conquered and ruled over Spain for 700 years. That's facts.
You're right about that.
That's okay, so I'm done with that now. I'm done with what you said. I'm done with that now.
The Moors have been before that,
I know that. I'm fully aware of that. I'm talking about that.
You have to study the history.
I don't care about that history. I'm talking about when they ruled Spain. We're done with that now. When they ruled Spain for 700 years. What happened to them after they ruled 500 years? What happened to them?
Check.
I'm asking them a question. They're coming interrupting. I'm asking them a question. But okay, so I'm talking to him now. You're telling me you're gonna stop him. I'm asking him a question. I'm answering a question.
You don't never test or judge
ask a question.
Based upon what? Where's that from? Based upon what? What you feel? What you feel? But we don't care what you feel up here. That's the problem with y'all. Why do we, that's 58, please. That's 58. We got to stop telling people what to do up here. You're not telling us what to do up here. I'm telling you straight. Have your own platform and tell somebody else that with your platform. That's 58 verse 1. Read that, please. Read that. That's 58 verse 1.
Isaiah chapter 58 verse 1.
We don't care about opinions. 58 verse 1.
Cry aloud, spare not.
That's his lawyer, apparently. That's his lawyer. Y'all talk over there, counsel on that side. Read that, please.
Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. And show my people their transgressions.
And do what?
And show my people their transgressions.
And show my people their transgressions. Cry loud and spare not. Cry loud. Read again.
Cry aloud.
Speak loud. Y'all can pray about speaking loud. Everybody does talk all soft and gentle. We don't talk like that up here. Soft and gentle, effeminate and girly, homosexual. We don't talk like that. We don't speak like men with authority. Read on.
Spare not.
Go ahead.
Lift up thy voice like a
It
trumpet.
says spare not. Meaning we don't come up, we're not interested in your emotions, how you feel, what you think. We're not interested in that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And show my people their transgressions.
And show my people their transgressions. This is weird stuff going on the side here. And show my people their transgressions. You understand? So don't say, oh, you're over talking me. No. That's not over talking you. We're not here to teach you how you feel or to entertain your emotions. That's not what we're out here for. In the Christian church, you can go there and be homosexual and share your feelings and hug and kiss. Up here, we're going to teach what the Word of God says. Now, before you were effeminately interrupted by the emotions here, I asked, how long did the Moors rule for Spain? That's what I asked. I know that they were around before Spain. I'm well aware of that. El Tarif. I'm well aware of the information. I'm talking about when they ruled Spain, what happened to them? When they ruled Spain after 7G, what happened to them? That's what I asked. I know about they were around before that. How?
The nation fell to the European.
Right. And what happened to them when they fell? What happened to them when they fell?
This happened. We living in it right now.
Correct. Now, prior to them being called Moors, what were they called? Calling themselves. Prior to that. Prior to being called Moors. You say man, whatever that is. But prior to them being called Moors, before they ruled Spain, prior to that, what were they called? Moabites is no. It's not Moabites. They were not called Moabites at all. Moabite was long before Moors.
Enlighten me, brother, because I like to be Lord, brother. Enlighten me.
Okay, that's the point. Now, give me, hey, Jazz, where you at? Jazz.
Yes.
Matter of fact, Babylon Timbuktu, please. Babylon Timbuktu, I need that book. I'll show you. Babylon Timbuktu. Is that the one I'm looking for? It mentions, Babylon Timbuktu. Wow. Let's see. Babylon Timbuktu, where is that? Wait, I had it. Give me a minute. It's been a while to look this. It mentions El Cid. Or El Tarif.
May I ask what version of the Bible?
King James. King James version. Well, what version you have that's better? You got a better version?
Man, I'm just gonna say, man, that's not the word of God, brother.
Oh yeah? Well, which one is? Well, let's not sidetrack, because I know you laughing like you know about the Bible. You don't know about the Bible. Let's pretend you do. Read page 109, the Moorish Empire. We're going to read...
King James has he's Prince James at one point in time.
Yeah, right. And what about it? What about King James?
That is the wrong language. King James wrote 2 books.
He wrote 2 books. What books he wrote?
Book about demonology. And rewrote the Bible.
He wrote the Bible, King James?
Rewrote.
What version? What version he wrote? The King James version?
King James.
Yeah, that's funny because the Bible. Oh, no. We gotta stop the nonsense. King James didn't write the Bible at all. King James authorized the Bible to be translated from one language to the next. He didn't write anything. Number one. That's what. Oh no, the street talk. The street rumors. That's called Negro rumors. Negroes will take something up from somebody else and repeat it with confidence like it's a fact. When it comes to King James, it was not called King James Version before that. What was it called before that? You know? No, it's not. It was called the Authorized Version. You know why it's called the Authorized Version? Because, no, I'm going to tell you why. It was written in many languages, right? The reason why it was translated into Arabic, many languages. But prior to it, it's still King James. Still King James. No, that's saying anything right now. During the time of King James was the one who gave the authority for it to be translated into English and revised some other versions before. When Christopher Columbus came to this side of the world, he brought Moors, who were Jews, with him on this side of the world, and he brought the Bible with him before there was King James in existence. So we can't say he wrote the Bible because there were Bibles around before King James. So you can't use that as an argument. Now, let's do what you mentioned earlier about the Moors. Read this here, please. Read, at this time in the land of Spain. We're going to read this entire paragraph from at and end it to read. Go ahead.
At this time in the land of Spain,
The land of Spain, go ahead.
the black Jews,
The what?
the black Jews
Black Jews, go ahead.
were persecuted, and many had fled to Morocco for refuge.
Go ahead.
As a result of this
So
persecution,
the Jews were persecuted
Where's Morocco?
in West Africa. In Africa. Continue.
Sir.
You need a map? You need a map? You want help you with a map?
Sir,
Sure it is.
you can show me where they say Morocco is today.
Right.
But we know that Morocco wasn't founded there until the 1800s.
Right. But we do know that Morocco is where it is. No, not that one.
I'm asking you, what is the original Morocco? Please tell me.
I'm gonna show you where the Moors migrated from. They conquered Spain. That's what I'm showing you. In that Morocco, they migrated from it in here. Morocco, Africa. That's what it was.
You identify yourself as an Asiatic?
No, I do not. I identify myself as an Israelite. So like 3 times. You still bringing that more stuff to us. We're interested in that. As Islam. I was like, oh, shoot, Islam from prison. Read that right there. Read that, please. Read that. Continue.
as a result of this persecution, the Jews of Morocco and the Moors planned to invade Spain with the assistance of Spanish Jews.
More Jews. Go ahead.
In the meantime, the plot was uncovered and the Jews of Spain suffered for their intentions.
Go ahead.
Early in the 8th century, the Mohammedans from Morocco united with black Jews, made what we call an amphibious landing at
Gibraltar. At Gibraltar. You have Morocco, which would be, where's it at? Morocco was somewhere in here. Somewhere in here. And they ended up traveling up here. Gibraltar. No. I'm done with the Moor thing. They migrated up here. Morocco right here.
I'm done with the Moor thing as well. Listen.
No. I gotta finish.
That's not Morocco. That's not Morocco.
No, I'm showing you. Okay, you also on a map. So you show me where else it was on the map, and we can deal with that. Give me an ancient map you have, and show me Morocco somewhere else. Otherwise, I'm gonna do it right here.
Who made this map?
Read on, please. Read on. You deep for no reason. Read on.
The invasion was successful. New Homes Salas says that the first one to set foot on the soil of Spain was General Tarif, a Jew of the tribe of Simeon.
Who was called the Moor. So again, which book?
That book, and who made this map?
Well, here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. Are you speaking English right now? What language are you speaking aside from this one?
You follow European.
What language are you speaking?
How else can I communicate with you?
All right, so that's the point. If you speak English language, use English books. That's the point. How do we communicate? You're making no sense what you're saying.
No.
So now, give me Psalms 83. Give me Psalms 83. No. I'm using fact. You said that Morocco is out in Africa. So show me a map that you have in possession. And only that one before the white man that's somewhere else. Show it to me. Present your facts. If Morocco is not here, let's deal with that. Morocco is not here. Show me. No. Show me the evidence you have. No. Show me the map that you have before
Who made this map?
the white man made the map. White man.
Why are you following it?
Okay, so show me a map before the white man where Morocco actually is. Before the white man. What? I said show me a map that you have that's before that one where Morocco is.
You said the white man.
Yeah, he made a map. He made a map. He made numerous maps.
You know that white and black is a status.
No, I don't care. I'm asking you to show me where Morocco is on an ancient map before the white man made that one. That's what I asked you. Let's not go somewhere else. I'm not big down with nonsense. Show me that you said it's the wrong area, right? It's not there. Show me a map that you have in your possession that's all ages old. The Morocco originally is written and drawn on the map before the white man put it there. Okay, so at this point, you have nothing to substantiate your claim, so we're going to deal with that for now until you find something better or more sufficient.
That's right.
So now, give me a book of, so at this point, the Moors, which were Jews, left here and conquered over here under L2 reports of the tribe of Simeon, a Jew, who was called a Moor. The Moors are Israelites. Facts. You got no facts, you're rambling. Now, give me Psalms 83, please. Psalms 83, verse 1, please. No, you have no questions. You have no facts so far. You said, who wrote this? Who wrote that? Who made that? I didn't. You can't ask my questions. You have no questions to ask. To answer. Psalms 83. Following Greek. Okay, just speak in English. I speak one, and that one everyone understands so far. Psalms 83, verse 1.
Psalms chapter 83, verse 1. Keep not thy silence, O God.
Go ahead.
Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Go ahead.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
It's not working. Go ahead. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Against what?
Against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. The hidden ones will be the children of Israel. Go ahead. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. Being a what? Being a nation. Cut them off from being a nation. Go ahead. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Maybe what? No more in remembrance. You have a question? Yes. You mean the Native Americans on this side of the world? That's what you're referring to? The Mayans, the Incans, the Aztecs, you're referring to them? The Mayans, the Incans, the Aztecs, and so forth. That's what you asked me? Well, that's it. You know what they were? What they were called before that? They were children of Israel on this side of the world, before mankind dwelt here. I can deal with that if you have time. I can deal with that. If you have time to listen, I'll deal with that. But read on. We're gonna read about the history of the children of Israel. We're not interested in Moors. That's not our people. That's not what we call ourselves in ancient time. According to the Bible, we have Moses, we have Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, still that first. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They were Hebrews. They had sons. Abraham had a son named Isaac. Isaac had a son named Jacob. And Jacob had 12 sons. Those 12 sons produced tribes and nations, and that's what we derive from. That's what we call, that's what we are. That's what we are, that's what we be. That's what we deal with historically, you understand? And when you examine the history of the Israelites, they were an omnipresent people that subscribed to many different religions and philosophies over time. And over time, adopted different names for the nations or for themselves. One being Moor, that's one, Moor. You also have Greeks, another one. Over time, some Romans, Portuguese. Our people were scattered abroad and maintained numerous ethnic titles that were completely opposite of what they were given. God given the Israelites. You understand? So now, read on. What you got? They have taken crafty counsel when Israel was defeated and conquered for not keeping his laws. The nations that were against us, which would be everybody outside of that sign there, everyone, all nations outside, Arabic alike, African alike, you understand, called Chinese, Japanese alike, all of them had a time to conspire against us and to assure that we will remain divided and maintain these false senses of identity or religions or titles for thousands of years, which is still happening now. Continue. Against thy people. Against your people. Go ahead. And consulted against thy hidden one. Hidden ones, the identity is hidden even till now. Go ahead. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. Let us come and cut them off from being a nation. Let's cut them off from being a nation by what? Language barrier, nationality, land, and so on and so forth. Let's divide them. Go ahead. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. That's the point here. That the name of Israel may be no longer in their remembrance. We remember ourselves by our name we were called before. Before the Greek terms, mortals, all that stuff, we were known as the Israelites according to the Bible. That's what we were known as. Historically, that's what we were known as. That's our God-given name. You understand? And what happened, give me Isaiah 28 verse 1. And over time, the Bible was translated into Greek, known as the Septuagint. So those of us who spoke Greek at that time can read it and understand it. Then it was called the Latin Vulgate. We spoke Latin. We got at that time. Then it was also translated into Arabic, because a lot of us migrated into areas of Arabic areas as well. And we subscribed to Islam under that, and we translated into Arab. And the children of Ishmael, like Muhammad, for example, he encountered the Jews all the time during his travels, when he would discuss certain things. Because during his time, prior to Islam being brought to Arabs, they subscribed to a number of gods, 360 gods each day for each day of the year. You understand what I'm saying? And so over time, you had our people begin to subscribe to those religions over time and gain different nationalities, different religions and so forth, and different philosophies, and that's where we are now. Then we got eventually overthrown by the Arabs, overthrown by the whites, and was sold by them and brought over here. Or the Africans as well, and brought us over here. Read on what you got. Isaiah 28, verse, 11.
Isaiah chapter 28, verse 11.
Go ahead.
For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people.
Right, so the Most High made it clear that over time, Israel was going to be scattered among the nations, and with each nation they'd be scattered amongst, they would learn the language of those particular nations. Like I mentioned earlier, Greek, Latin, Portuguese, Spanish, Arabic. So the Bible is eventually going to be translated to those languages. Today it'll be English. You understand? So people oftentimes will say, well, King James wrote the Bible. King James didn't write the Bible. King James was the one who allowed was the one who authorized those who asked them, was a request that was made. Before King James, you had England. England was Catholic. Before King James, England was a Catholic land, and under Catholic rule, you were not allowed to have your own Bible, and it was not allowed to be in English. And it had to be taught to you in the church, in the cathedral. What happened was, you had men like Wycliffe, and you had men like, what's his name? I'm trying to think of his name. Trying to think of his name. Wycliffe, and you had, no, Wycliffe and some Tyndale. Wycliffe and Tyndale. Those men made strides to make sure the Bible was translated into English. And then the King James Version Bible was a version Bible that was taken by translators, 47 of them, and they asked the king, could you give us permission to do this? Because we know in the past people who have been hung and killed for this. So can you authorize us to translate and revise this Bible and make a better one? Because the one we have now was trash. It was translated improperly. King James said, let it be so. And they had the printing press and so forth when it was published. And it came the closest to the original language. And that's how it was called the authorized version. Then in honor of King James and him giving them the permission to do so, it was later on known as the KJV. He didn't write anything. He simply authorized it to be translated into English. That's all that means. There were other Bibles before King James was even born and even in existence.
What I'm going to say is this.
You have a question, you're going to say something. I told you before, I'm going to say, I'm going to say something. I'm going to say, I'm going to answer your question. I want to make something real clear to you.
Go ahead.
We're not here, make this very clear, to learn from y'all. If that were the case, you'd have your own platform, you'd be in the corner teaching by now, before we was here. So for people to come up here, and I'm not saying just in general, people come up here and want to be scholars when we're up here. When we're not here, no one's around. But when we are here, everyone wants to challenge, but I know this. You should do that when we're not here. So by you doing it when we're not here, shows you care. But doing it when we are here means you're trying to be a show-off, or show, no, not you, in general. Or it's called the spirit of emulation, where what you can do, nigga, I can do better. That's the spirit of a crab in a barrel. You don't want that, so we're not entertaining that spirit. So what is your question? What is your question?
First of all, I just want to say this.
No, I want your question. What is your question? Not your statement. I want a question. I'm up here to teach. What is your question? That's what I'm asking you.
My question.
Yes, there we go. Question.
Is, do you not agree that etymology is important to this? Because you understand that when you translate words to new languages, they have new meanings.
Right.
So, my proof of that would be...
What's the question?
I just asked.
That's the question?
I just asked. Does it not have new meaning when you translate a word?
It depends on the language. It depends on the language. It depends on the language. Like, for example, like the word soul in Spanish. What's soul mean in Spanish? Soul.
I like it.
This means sun, solar. Luna in Spanish. It means lunar. In English, lunar is moon. So again, listen.
Consider.
It depends on the language.
Now we will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are Israelites. Take care of us. And our children too. We have repented. How are you? People want to know, who's the king?
Oh, nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father. Oh, nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father.
Now why they trying to make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sounds wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.